everyone, welcome to Keto Living. So today, excuse me, I have a recipe for you. It's a meatball casserole. And first of all, I need to apologize because I had this film and I was filming making everything. And yeah, I paused it to put the meatballs in the oven and to cook the first time, and because you cook them twice. And when I paused it, I hit the wrong button and I deleted it. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to talk you through the meatballs, the first part of it, and then we'll do the rest of it together. So I do apologize. It's my sick brain. I've been sick all week, and yeah. So let me try to put you on pause again, and I'll put you down here and show you what I did. Okay guys, so here are the meatballs, and the way that I made them, and I'll have the recipe below in the description box for you. But basically, I made half a recipe. But for the whole recipe, you need a pound of ground beef. And I always use the grass-fed beef. And you need 1 cup of crushed pork rinds. Now, if you don't eat pork or pork rinds, you can also substitute a little bit of almond flour in it. It is going to take up some more of the moisture if you put almond flour in it, so you will have to add an extra egg. But so all I did was I combined the hamburger with 1 egg, 1.5 teaspoons of basil, and 1.5 teaspoons of oregano. And then I added 3 teaspoons of crushed garlic, and the pork rinds, of course. And I just mixed all that up with my hand, and I formed the little meatballs. And then you pre-bake them in a 400-degree oven for 10 minutes. And so, for 30 minutes. And that is what I did. So now we're going to add some sauce to it. And I am using this one right now. And this is Casa Visco's Italian style. And I found this, and it's a little bit cheaper than Rayo's. And so it's made with non-GMO ingredients, no added sugar, and it's gluten-free. And it only has 3 carbs and then a half a gram of fiber. So it's what? 2.5 carbs per 1/4 of a cup serving. So, and then I already have some left over in this container. So all you're going to do now is pour, let me get me a spoon. All you're going to do is put your meatball, and I'm sorry, also in the meatballs I have a half a cup of grated parmesan. So then you're going to layer the sauce over the meatballs. Now, if you're doing a full recipe, you should get about 21 meatballs. It depends on what size you want them to be. And so this will make about 2 meals for me. So I usually eat whatever I have for dinner that night. I usually turn around and have it for lunch the next day. It's quite convenient. So I'm just going to use the rest of this, I think. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. Now, what you're going to do then is take about a cup of mozzarella cheese, grated up. And as usual, it's always best if you're on the keto if you grate your own cheese. You will save added carbs to that. And you're just going to spread that on top. This is so easy to do, it really is. But it is so good. Okay. So you're going to sprinkle that on there. And then you're going to put it back in the oven for 10 minutes and let your cheese melt. And then when it gets done, as you know, I always use a skinny pasta. This is I use the noodle shapes. I tend to like it better than their spaghetti. I don't know, it's something about the thickness of it. But I use this by Skinny Pasta, and it is really, really good. It only has 9 calories per serving, so I tend to eat the whole bag a lot sometimes. And it has 5 carbs per serving, which is 10 carbs altogether. However, it has 5 grams of fiber, so it really, the fiber cancels it all out. Because basically, cognac noodles is just fiber. So we're going to put this back in the oven, and I'll show it to you when we get it out. Okay, guys, so we're out of the oven. Oh, man, does it look good. And I got my little noodles here, so I'm just going to dish out some. It is really hot, though. So I'm not sure how much am I going to be able to eat, but we'll see. Get a couple of meatballs. All that yummy cheese. Yum-o. Okay, let's slide this hot dish out of the way. Let me get my, there we go. Look how yummy that looks. Okay, so we are going to take a bite first. All right. Let me put you back up here so we can take a good bite. Okay. This is really hot. So I got a little piece of the meatball, some of the cheese, some of the noodles. Mmm. Mmm. Hot. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Wow. That is yummy, and the meatballs are really tasty. So I hope you will give this recipe a try. Very easy to do, and it's very yummy too. All right, thank you so much. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining us for Keto Living today. I will see you all next week with another recipe. Bye.